months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go in the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
That's caught. It's Edwards. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Edwards. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Wildcats closer to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's reeled in. It's Brooks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. What throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
We got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Brooks. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
Oklahoma 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Toss play to the outside. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun to handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Makes the grab. It's Bradley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Wildcats looking to run some tempo here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Here's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. To throw, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. To To the air, it's Johnson. Oh, he makes the catch! He rolls out of bounds, but it's a big gainer there. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. To the air, it's Johnson. On the move now. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw again. Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wildcats. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Mateer. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Kansas State.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Wildcats. A big defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play?
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pressure is coming. Grab near the sticks in spurts. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw in the first play of the final quarter in this championship game. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Wideouts now clustered. To throw, it's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you're going to have to come up with and make a catch.
He goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Sooners! This quarterback on fire today. Here we go, that's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. After a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
He keeps it on a design run. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Finding space at the 20. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Kansas State, as they put 6 more on the board. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be he stopped with a conference championship on the line. He's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. It's a nice game. We'll move the football over to the 27.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Back to pass. It's Mateer bringing pressure. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Kansas State.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. 2 o'clock with the running game. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the extra point was up and good.
The score, Kansas State 49, Oklahoma 28.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Finds his man. It's Burks. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. When the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
He's running out of time here. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the